Hello friends and fellow reefers. Tonight it is the 10-month status of this reef build of mine, and where do we start? Maybe we start with, where is the fish? Let's go back 1 month and see. The tank is doing fantastic if you ask me, and it pains me to say it, I should enjoy it, but I'm about to mess it up. Long story short, fish were doing fine, fat and healthy, corals were thriving. I went and bought problems from a friend. 2 Achilles, 1 yellow tang, a few dozen corals, decided to divide the tank in 2 pieces for my tanks to get used to the new friends. Despite the Achilles having tank transferred, took 2 days, and I had ick, primarily on the Achilles. A few days later I had it also on my older fish that I had in the tank. The disease was spreading. Now what do? You fish them all up and you start over. Now I do keep them in a separate tank, dosed with copper, and yeah, they have recovered. It's been 2 weeks since the mess, and they do no longer show any signs of ick. They're sometimes fighting. It's a small tank, but mostly they're staying friends. The biggest problem I have in this tank is ammonia. Ammonia gets to the green area of the session in a day, so I need to replace 50% of the water, being 75 liters daily. That's a bit mess. I try to keep the ammonia down by using external filter and dosing denitrifying bacteria, but it's not helping. It's not kicking off since I have therapeutic levels of copper in there. That's where we are. If we look in the tank is fallow. Only hermit crab, shrimps and crabs populating. If we look at the corals, I think the corals are doing great. Like here, this one of my favorite pieces, this Duncan, it's doing great. I started dosing iodine and they are accepting it, in particular the LPS. What's interesting about the shrimps is they're way more active now that the fish are gone. They go out on food searches a lot longer than they previously done. And here you can also see one of the new corals. I think it's a rare piece, but it was quite bleached when I got it, so hopefully it'll get its color back. I do keep higher nutrition levels than my friend that I bought it from. Also, the trumpet corals are picking up the iodine and they're doing great. Here we have one of my acans, also looking inflated and well flashy. And in the tank right now, most fun is this Sally Lightfoot crab. Very active crab, and running all over the place. Not specifically now that I'm filming, but yeah, starting to think that crabs are underestimated in the reef tank. This quite enjoyable, this crab, so I could recommend it. Now that leaves us where we are, fallow for 77 days, with the fish in quarantine, and they'll soon be out of the quarantine and I need to house them somewhere else for the duration to the tank can receive them back again. That said, I thank you for your attention, wish you a pleasant evening, stay tuned, bye bye.